11 and everything. Okay. So Michael, whenever you're recording, just let me know.
Yeah, I started.
Okay. Yeah. So today we're doing binary exploitation. So what is binary exploitation? It's almost like reverse engineering, but no source code given. So it's like you're supposed to analyze like the executable you're given, and you just have to exploit that. Um, yeah, you find vulnerabilities within the program and exploit whether that's like you have to go over like the buffer or whatever to get something to save it over. And then you just have to craft special inputs to exploit the program. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And the goal is to get a program to do something that it's not supposed to do. So give you, let's say, the address of a function that you need to find. So common tools in this. So the first one is GDB plus pawn debug. I think that's how you say that. It lets you pause a program mid-run. So like the way binary exploitation works, it's normally like you're asked for an input, and then within that input, you have to kind of understand how the program flows. So with this, it allows you to like break at certain points, and you can move forward step by step to kind of analyze what you are doing at that step. It helps you understand why a crash happened, like which part of your input caused it, and things to do next. It makes the abstract visible. You can literally see the return address get overwritten, the stack shift, and your payload take control. And then you have checksec. So with certain executables, sometimes they'll have protections over it. And then, yeah. And then you kind of just shows you which security protections you are on it and whatnot. Yeah, things like canaries, ASLR, enable and binary, helps you quickly rule out and confirm techniques. So the issue I find with binary exploitation is that it's kind of broad in a sense that there's like many things you kind of have to do step by step. And with checksec, you can kind of figure out what you can or cannot do. And then it gives you a layout of everything you need to know, knowing what defenses are up and tells you kind of how to attack it in a sense. And lastly, we have pawn tools. So it's like a Python thing to help you kind of script things faster. Yeah, it lets you automate interactions with the binary. Perfect for like when you have to input a payload and you want to increase by 100, it's so you don't have to put in like 100 A's and 100 A's. You just kind of quickly script it. And then yeah, makes these send input, receive output, and then helps you focus on logic of the exploit rather than typing single commands. I should be able to show a little bit because I was working on making a problem for you guys to solve live, but it ended up being pretty hard, and I still haven't solved it. Like, there's like an easy way to solve it, but like it's not the intended way, if that makes sense. Unless you want to like see that, I can maybe upload it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about binary exploitation. I always skip those on CTFs, so I miss out on a bunch of points.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I don't like them either. That's why I'm
Yeah,
trying to practice them. They're like super hard.
yeah,
But it's like you have to like understand like the architecture of everything and like
yeah,
it's a lot.
exactly. There's a lot of work behind it. Who's that guy in Chad's who's one of the executives, the dentist? I forgot his name. He's like in
Oh
love
yeah,
with binary
Paul.
exploitation. Paul, yeah. He
Yeah,
loves
Paul's
binary
just really
exploitation.
good at.
He's actually good, yeah.
But it's just like because like growing up like he was really good at. So it's like so yeah. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just to like give you like an example of how to use the tools. It's like you can just take a look at the program. It's pretty simple. Like it's nothing crazy at all. So it's just like this, right? And then obviously there's like a base like 64. But the whole point is to like get the flag without using that because you could obviously just like grep strings and like obviously you'll see that and then you kind of figure, oh, it's probably base 64. But let's ignore that we can't do that and all we have is the vuln, like the a thing. Oh, damn, there's a mistake in my cover course. I swear this was working earlier. Well, it's not working. It was literally just working before. Syntax. Has anyone done 201 yet?
No, they don't like the. I don't understand. Why is it?
Syntax
In
error.
C, do you not use like normal brackets for finding?
Normal brackets in C?
I mean,
No,
it
it's a
works for
little
the other
different.
functions. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was really working before, but okay. Let me go back to previous. Okay, I'm not gonna troubleshoot this today, but if I get up the question figured out, I'll definitely send it out to you guys. Wait, I have one more point to go over. That's right. And for those like who weren't able to join the meeting today and you are watching this, Chad is competing in the SATE CTF on July 26th, and we are recruiting for two more members who are willing to come out to Calgary for a day trip and compete. You probably don't have to pay too much, or it's probably like $10 or anything, just like for gas to get there. But other than that, it's kind of pretty cool experience to just go and meet the team. So you guys should definitely come out. Okay, yeah. Sorry to take up your time fading away, but yeah.
No
Thanks for
stress. It's
joining,
okay.
for real. Thanks for joining.
Of course, of course.